Hello, everybody, and welcome to another video starting a new series on Alma, Missouri. This series is going to be like no other series. It isn't. This is probably. I don't know if this has ever been done before. I really don't know. It could have been, it might not have been. I have no idea. But I'm going to start my series, my own of it. It may have been done by somebody out there, but by me personally, no, I have not done anything like this. This is going to be quite a challenge, too. Though we are on medium economy, this is going to be an interesting challenge, and I'm going to explain it. This is what we have to work with. Anything in here we can use. Now, I have yet to set the settings because we're going to do that together. We are allowed one vehicle to start with. Now, we can actually just go ahead and probably get the skater here because that's the easiest thing to do. We have a Voltra we could get, which we probably will. It's probably wise to do so. But the only things we can use are from the used vehicle sales. Now, obviously, sheds and land are not used. Well, except for land. Land is used. Sheds we can buy as we go. Land we can buy as we go. But we have to get everything, and that's probably going to take a while. And so we have to save our money. We're only going to buy one plot of land. We're going to probably buy this one here because, for one, it's soybeans. And, you know, yeah, we're just going to start with that. Only $184,000. We could buy this. That's actually fairly cheap. We could probably build our farm on that land. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. Okay, we've bought all the land we're going to do. We're down about $200,000, but we're also going to set our settings. So right now we're just doing time. Traffic is on. Economy difficulties, just going to be normal. Seasonal growth, yes, we're going to do season growth. We're going to give us 2 days a month. That gives us about 24 days in a year to give us our stuff. We are going to play with crop destruction on. I usually play with it off nowadays, but we're going to keep it on this time around. Periodic plowing, we're not going to deal with. Fieldstone, we're not going to deal with it. Lime, don't want to deal with it. Weeds, not going to deal with it. Dirt, but that doesn't really matter. Automatic gun start off. Fuel uses, we want to go high. We want to turn off that. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll turn these off. Yeah, we'll turn them off. Just because it's going to make it a little harder. Anything here we need. Help window, we can use that if we need it. Info trigger field, info, yeah, money unit dollar. Everything seems to be just about right. So, those are the settings we're working with. Now, we do need to build our farm. Now, like we just showed, this is going to be our area. Right over here. Now, this doesn't typically look like the greatest spot to build a farm. Now, we're probably just going to have a silo and a shed to start with, because as you could tell, we obviously don't have the rest of the stuff we could actually need. But whatever we don't use from this, we could probably use as a grass field and plow it up also. So we want to be kind of wise with it. So we're probably, for the moment, just going to get a cheap silo. There's actually a lot of cheap silos. So we're going to do that. We're going to get a shed, just something basic, something not big, maybe something like this. Probably not that one, but something like it. We want something that's cheap, not super expensive, because like we said, we need money to buy stuff that's used. Obviously, that stuff is cheaper, so we don't have to worry about it terribly. But we do need to worry about how much money we got, because we don't really necessarily want to run out of money, because that's not good, obviously. We don't actually necessarily need a shed either, but we do need to at least get something just to make it seem legit. So we might just go with this. I don't think I'm going to worry about decor just yet. But we do want to get a shed and a silo. And I'm thinking, this area is really not flat. Up here's pretty decent. Let's see. Can I just put this right here and not do anything stupid? Okay, yes, I can. Good. All right, so that's our shed. We're going to go with that as our shed. I think that should do. It isn't perfect, but it's going to be fine. For silos, I already know what silo I want to use. It's my go-to. It's my favorite, actually. It's not on this end, it's on the other end. It's a cheap silo, holds a lot. Where is it? I know I have it because I use it. Maybe I don't have it. There it is. $10,000, holds 5 million liters. Fairly simple. Just gonna place it right there. Right. Now, that's pretty good. We need to build a road to and from. because we obviously, we're not going to do anything like major. We're not going to, we do need to see if we can get her to reach all the way back there. Good enough. All right. And then we'll try to, okay, that's too much. Okay. You know what? We'll go with it. All right. That's good enough. We're going to, this will make 2 fields. All right. 2 very small ones, and this will just connect over here. I mean, it's not perfect, but you know what? It does the job, all right? It's a little wide, but I think it'll be fine. I'm not the greatest farm builder, and we're also on the edge of the map, so that also really just doesn't help at all. It never does. It's never good. We're going to go ahead and make a nice little little roundabout back here, so we can have space to turn around. Eventually, this farm will evolve. We do need to go ahead and place something as our home so we could sleep. Now, I really don't want to buy this Vulture that's in the vehicle sales. I really don't. That's just my honest opinion. I just don't really want to. Okay, there's already a doormat here, but we're just going to plop that one right there. All right, now we have a space to sleep. $5. This is our farm. This is what we have to deal with. All right, this will be fine. We can get a hay bind. We can mow this stuff down. We don't want to go big at the very beginning. We really don't want to. Like, we have 2 big headers here. We don't want to do that. Now this, we are definitely going to pick this up. I know there's no rear end attachment for it. That is actually going to be the interesting part. Now, originally I was going to go ahead and let me just get 1 vehicle that's not used, like just either this or this. But there is a vehicle in the used vehicle sales, so we are just going to go with what we got. So we are going to use it per my rule now. So we can do whatever we want to them. Doesn't have to be massive, or not massive, but you get the point. Doesn't have to be perfect. We probably could get this Vulture. We probably should. I think we will. It's actually fairly big. We're not going to go for the biggest engine setup. That's just plain out dumb. Wheel weights. We can do whatever we want to it. This is kind of neat. Just something different. We want something that's little different. We don't need reverse driving. That's for rich people. Let's go with design 2. That looks cool. Fuel tank, plastic, stainless steel. Let's go stainless steel. Probably a good idea to maybe get a front loader attacher. What color can we make this? You know what? We'll go with red. We'll go with a nice red. Red and black, that looks pretty good. We'll take the license plate off, we don't need that. Alright, so that's 96 grand right there. Now, the only not really good part here is that this is still our only tractor. And considering that it's August, we do have a field that needs harvested. Now, this is the part that I did not think through. We should probably buy one of these headers. Both pretty big. Yeah, they're both tool height control, though. Which one's cheaper? This one's cheaper. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a combine that can use it for now. We're going to get it. We can't move it because we don't have a combine, but hopefully we will get a combine soon. But we are actually going to need that, and a baler would be nice because soybean straw does exist. If we don't get a baler by the time harvest hits, it's no big deal. I'm not going to worry about it. But this is going to be probably the most interesting series I've ever done personally. It's going to start out a little rough. It's going to start out very rough. But we're obviously going to move on with equipment. We're going to use this Vulture as our only tractor at the moment. Knowing my luck, tomorrow we'll probably get another one. We can sell this one, but that's okay. The Gator, that'll be our only vehicle. Now, hopefully, we got to hope for a bed to come into there, because we can't... If there's a truck that goes on the vehicle sales, we cannot get the attachment for the back of it. It's per the rule. You have to have it in the vehicle sales to purchase it. Leasing, I may make a few exceptions, probably not. Now, the only leasing we can do is if we do contracts. The only leasing we can do are contracts. And, well, we are probably going to do contracts, but that's to make money when we need it. Right now, we're doing pretty good. We probably won't cheat on money. That's cheating, obviously. We aren't going to do that. So yeah, this place, probably not the best spot to make a farm, apparently. But we do have a pretty good shed and a silo. Only cost us 35 grand in total. Actually, minus landscaping, probably a little more. Probably closer to 40. I don't know. You can backtrack and tell me. Okay, so we'll put that there for now. It probably would have been wise to keep that there at the place, just because of reasons that if we obviously get equipment, we have to drive back to get it. So we're gonna keep the header there though, because we obviously kind of need that. Hopefully we get a combine. We're gonna need that a lot. Hopefully we get a decent sized one too at that. And that would actually set us pretty good. So, but yeah, I will see you guys when tomorrow hits. And we'll see what goes in the vehicle sales. Because right now, that's the only thing left. We bought 3 of the 4 items bought. But we will see how this goes. And it's going to be an interesting, fun series. So I hope you guys stick around to see it. I'm going to try to upload as often as I can. It was something that came to my mind. I really wanted to try it, see how it went. I don't know how long it'll last, but we're going to go. We're going to go with it. It's basically like starting with, you get a lot of money, but you're starting with nothing, which is mainly what farm manager is. But this is like you just move to a new area, but you have a lot of money for somehow, I don't know, but yeah, that's how this is going to be played out. So, but we will see how it goes, and well, this is what we're starting with. I'll see you on September 1st. Alright, we are sleeping through the night to September 1st. We are about to see what we get blessed with, if we even get blessed with anything. Okay, there is a truck in here. That's actually, it's an interesting truck. But needless to say, it's a truck. We could actually really use it, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but this is an interesting truck. But you know what? We're gonna go with it because, well, we kind of need it, so yeah. Additional. We don't need any of this stuff. I mean, I guess we can just, yeah, well, no. Okay. Lighthouse, fog lamp, whatever. I just want to get as cheap as we can. That's probably what we should be doing, actually, instead of going through all this extra stuff. Police model. We don't want to get a police car. I really don't want the grid. So we're just going to go stock. Now, I probably will change the color to something that I actually like. No? Okay. Well, anyway, this is, well, we're definitely changing that. I hate that. Yeah, I think black will look better. Yeah, it's about better. Okay. Alright, so this is what we got to deal with. It's probably the first time I've actually legitly used this truck. So I'll take it. It's not terrible. It's gonna get us through until another one comes in, so definitely an interesting truck. Very slow acceleration. Is an automatic, so that doesn't help either. We'll see how far this can get us through. Oh boy, yeah, that's another thing too. Okay, I did not take that into consideration. This steering wheel spins for years. Oh my gosh. Maybe this was not a worth buy. I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it goes, at least. Hey, we got a truck now. That's all right. So it might not be the truck we wanted, but it's a truck, and we're not going to need this. This is still there, and we really don't need a manure spreader because we don't have animals, and there's just no need to buy it. So why buy it? We still have $1 million to spend on equipment that we need that comes up in the vehicle sales. It could take ages before this actually happens, but we may have to rent a combine by August. I think the latest we can go. So soybeans harvest in October, November. We have till November 2nd to get a combine. That's going to be in this episode. That is most likely going to be in this episode. This is going to be a pretty decently long episode because it's just going to be buying equipment, going through the days. But we have piece of equipment number 3, a pickup truck. So let's go ahead and go back to sleep and see what we can manage to pick up on. I got, well, day number 3. Hopefully we can get... A harvester is my biggest concern. We do need grain trailers, so when we see a grain trailer, we do need to get that, because we do need to get a way to get our stuff without doing that. So let's see. What do we got? Okay, we have a big tractor and a cultivator. I'm afraid, though, I got two of the same things. How is that possible? Are you kidding me? Dude, it's the same thing twice. Now, we could get both of these. These would be like the perfect pair. The only problem is that we just don't need it. We really just don't need it. But it would be very useful. So I suppose we could do it. This is very large for just starting out. Like, this is extremely large for just starting out. But I guess we gotta do what we gotta do. I mean, it's only 153 grand. That only puts us under $1 million. But think about it now. We have a big tractor that we really don't need, and a big cultivator that we probably will need. I was about to say, it doesn't even attach to it either. Darn. Yeah, this is, well, we got purchase number, what is this? 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Purchase number 4 and 5. All right. I don't even know if this would be a mistake or not. Well, as we enter the night from September to October, we've made 5 purchases so far. 2 tractors, truck, a gator, which we actually could probably get rid of one, now that we think about it, and a cultivator. Oh, of course. Of course. Dude. For 12 grand, how much can I sell both of these for? Dude. Like, I want a harvester. Okay. Well, we really can't pass this up. It's a dually. We might just keep it the way it is. Just because it's going to keep life simple and easy. We won't have to worry about spending a lot of money. I do want to get rid of that bar, though. I don't like the emergency bar. Where is it at? Lights? I don't want the lights. All right. Of course. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless, I'm not going to lie. I want to go with an old gas engine. I know it's an old dually, but I want an old gas engine. You know what? I'm going to make the executive decision to get rid of both of these for this one truck. We made 6 grand back from this. All right, this was probably my favorite purchase. I don't care what you say. We have owned... So purchases 1 and 3 are now gone, and this is purchase 6. So 1 and 3 are gone already, first episode. We've already sold stuff because we got something better. Now knowing tomorrow we're going to get a TLX 3500. We're still not going to get a harvester. We might have to rent a harvester. That's going to have to be my one exception, because this crop would actually be very helpful to have, considering it's soybeans. Come on, man. It's not even ready to harvest. It's going to be ready in November. Okay, well, the good thing is that we got a better truck, and we just rented another truck. This is definitely worth it, but at what cost? Because this guy is dumb. I don't think it is where he's going. But at what cost? That's my thing. This truck is always going to be a patina. There's no way we can get rid of all the rust and dirt. It's always going to be there. But the good thing is that this truck has a bed on it, so we don't have to run around with an open frame. Yeah, I guess it's time for bed again. Okay, we're going into October 2nd. We really, really need a harvester right around now. I don't care what kind of it is, as long as it's like medium to large. Hopefully medium. Something I can at least... Alright, let's just see. These are packages. We could get this, but we can't. Okay. This is the only thing that's new. The only thing. We've upgraded trucks, and we can upgrade gators now. Do we do it? It's a 4-door. We really don't need that. This might be the one day we actually have to skip because there's nothing good. Man, this sucks. I need a harvester. It's going to be November now. We're actually going to have to rent a harvester, guys. We need to rent a harvester. There's no way. We got to get severely lucky on today and tomorrow. Not the right harvester. Oh my gosh. And an RTV Max, really? Like, if we were doing, like some kind of silage, this would be nice. But we're not doing that. My crop is probably ready. Yeah, it's ready. It's good to go. It is. It's ready. It wants harvested. All right. We got 1 day before that crop withers, and we're out of a harvester. If we don't get a harvester, we're gonna have to release one. This is the only time we can do it, just because it is a crop. We do need to get it, and we that's the only field we own. We kind of need that harvester. Maybe we'll get lucky, and we'll end the episode after harvest. Just maybe. No, but we got another pet. We got an Apache now. Oh my gosh. I need equipment. All right, so per the rule, we do need to get this crop harvested. We are going to rent a harvester. We kind of have to. There's no getting around it. We got to. So let's pick out a harvester. Let's go with this one. We'll go with this. We'll just get it as is. How much will it cost? Okay, 11,000. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I know this feels like it's breaking the rules, and you're probably thinking, well, that's just cheating. Well, I make the rules, and well, like, I gotta do what I gotta do, bro. When there's an Apache in here, and a Zeter, and a bale wrapper, this is all I got. I need to get these soybeans harvested. So we're gonna get these soybeans harvested. I do need to find a way there. I might have to turn traffic off, just for this little bit. At least until I can get out of town. This header might not even fit over the town. Now the good thing is that we can keep this header. We can keep the header. I think I might make a rule that if you lease something, you have to get rid of the something. You have to get rid of something. My only problem is everything that I have now is everything that I don't want to get rid of. Like, I don't know how much horsepower this cultivator requires. I don't know how much horsepower this Vulture has. Otherwise, I just get rid of the old Exerion, whatever, however you say it. I don't know. Otherwise, I just get rid of that. But as you can tell, I really can't because this thing. Maybe next time there's a good deal, we just don't go for it. That or it carries on, and at the end of the year, we have to get rid of something. You know what? I like that. I'm going to go with that. We've leased one item. One item. At the end of this year, whatever I own, I have to get rid of one item per leased item that I used. So at the end of this in-game year, I know it's not long, but it has to be done per the rule that I'm going to make. I have to get rid of one item. It could be anything. It's not going to be it's not going to be viewer picked, because you guys would probably go really rough on me and it would suck. Can't go that way. But we are going to pick something at the end of this year. So that means I need to buy something stupid. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. I can't buy something I don't need. So I have to do it. And I have to hope that I get something else, because that's, well, per the rule that I'm going to make. Yes, I'm probably going to make rules along the way. If you have any suggestions for rules, that'd be great. Currently, we're not going to do the... oh, I forgot I have crop destruction on. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Now, the cool thing is that this is actually part of a mod. It's called Too High Control. It basically makes you do fast farming. On base game headers, you can do fast farming. It doesn't require you to lower the header. It reads it as already lowered. Okay, the straw's on. We don't have a baler. You know what? No, we're going to turn it off. We're not going to do that. We're not going to worry about that this time around. But yeah, this will give us a boost in financial things. This will help us financially, so that'll be good to know. But pretty much what we're gonna do is do that. So this thing basically lets you fast farm. If you don't have this mod, it's like 5 megabytes. I recommend it. It's all base game headers, but it goes on any combine, I think. And whatever speed that combine can go, these headers allow it to go. Like, as you can see right now, I'm going 20 miles an hour in a base game combine with a base game header, but it's a mod. It's a modded header, as you saw. So, yeah, it's going to be that's going to be a very helpful header to have, actually. So this is actually probably the goodbye of the series. So one thing we do have to do, though, we do have to keep track of how much we lease. Like I said, because we're gonna get rid of one item per leased item. So if I have to lease another item, then that means I have to get rid of two. Right now, I only have to get rid of one. I would make an exception saying, well, it's the first time. No, we're just going to go straight to it. I think it's going to be pretty interesting, honestly. I think it's going to be great, honestly. But I'm not going to hire a worker just because that's going to waste my money. So I'll see you guys when this is close to done, and yeah, then we'll go to December and we'll get rid of an item, and that'll be the first episode, and then things will hopefully start moving a little quicker from there. So yeah, we'll see you when this gets done. Okay, so we are almost done with the field. I am going to say this now, nothing has to be realistic. You're probably thinking that it doesn't have to be realistic. It doesn't have to be anything remotely like you have to go regular speed. Like, we're doing unrealistic stuff right now, so it's okay. I do want to clarify that this is going to be as realistic or as unrealistic as it'll get. It's going to be one of the two. So I do just want to say that. I just want to let you guys know that it's not going to be perfectly realistic. Definitely nowhere near that. This truck has no chill whatsoever. Fine, go. No, but for real though, this series is going to have no in between. It's either going to be really realistic at points, and then like 5 minutes later it's going to be like, okay, we're going to do this now. Like, so there's no guarantee what it'll be, but for this episode we are going to finish out the year. We're going to go ahead and go to December 2nd, and we'll start at the next episode on January 1st. So I'm not even going to switch days until I start recording the next episode. So that's going to be a surprise for all of us whenever we get there. But we did manage to pull off about 19,000 liters of soybeans, so that's not bad. I mean, I'll take it. That is a field down. We do have a cultivator and tractor. That is amazing. We are going to do that. I will tackle that probably in the next episode or off camera. We still have about 940 grand to spend. Like I said, at the end of the year, at the end of this episode, we are going to be getting rid of one piece of machinery because we leased the combine. Luckily, this episode we will only have to get rid of one piece of equipment because of the fact that, well, we needed that harvest. We already have a cultivator. I don't need to worry about planting until next year. It would have been nice to get the soybean straw off of that, but I'm not going to rent a baler just to have to get rid of another piece of equipment that I'm going to need. So yeah, it's not going to make it my issue. So, but yeah, that's the harvest. I mean, pretty successful. It would have been nice to get the soybean straw, but it's not a worry right now. We're not ready for that. Heck, we were barely ready for the harvest. We did get a header though. That was definitely the best purchase, was getting the header. So we're going to go ahead and drop the header off here. This header is probably going to be with us for a long time. Pretty decently sized, perfect for the fields we got. And so, okay, we're going to go ahead and return this. All the same stuff still the same day. Leased items, return that. And so that concludes November. Now, we're going to go ahead and sleep to December. We are going to start waking up at 8. It's getting darker at 7 for the in-game, just because we're getting into the winter month, so it's going to get a little dark a little quicker. Hopefully in these next 2 days we can find a better tractor, because we can find something that's as good as the Vultra. We can sell the Vultra. That's my hope. And more headers and another tractor. Ooh, we could get this instead of the Kloss. But the only problem is we're not going to get any money back from that Kloss, and this thing is really expensive. Oh my goodness, I want it though. We're going to get nothing left. Like, absolutely nothing from the Kloss at all. Like, we're not going to get the money back from it. We're going to get like a fourth of the money back from it if we get this. It will run the cultivator, I'll give it that. I really like it. I really want it too. Like, I really want it. Oh, it's such a hard choice. We have a gator. Man, I really want this. I really want it. Man. Okay, 203 minus 257. How much money are we really going to be spending on this if we trade? 203 minus 57. We're going to spend 146 on it. Because we could sell this at the end of the year to pay for the lease. Oh my gosh, this is such a hard choice. Do we have the money? We kind of have the money. You know what? We're going to do it. We will do it. This will technically count as our vehicle for... Okay, we're just going to leave it here because we're just going to go straight to the next month. It is snowing. That is nice. Now we're going to... This is the last day in the episode. Last day in the episode right here. Now, the thing is, though, this will count if we sell this tractor for the lease. This does count because we, in a sense, kind of downgraded, but we bought a John Deere that's going to help us out a lot. And there's nothing here that we need, so, bye-bye, Kloss, I guess. But you know what? Yeah, bye-bye. So, we managed to... So we're going to check our funds today. We might not do this every episode, but we managed to spend about a good bit. Well, let's go ahead and do my calculations on my calculator. We're going to do exact. We're not going to round. 181, 179, 24698, 211, 184. Plus 146, 048. We spent a total of $707,000 and some odd change. That's a lot of money to be playing around with. We still have a lot to go. We're going to see in the next episode what we do. We will get this field cultivated up in no time. This tractor is ours. This does count towards that, so our lease is good. We're fine. Yeah, this is definitely not worth it. Worth it? I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out how the later months treat us. We might end up having to sell this. How much can we sell it for now if we really needed to? 120,000. So we're out about 26 grand. That's not terrible. It's not the greatest. But this is what we got, so this is what we get. So I'll probably see guys in the next episode. Wrong button. We do not want to go in easy mode. This is going to be on normal. We're not doing it hard. We're not doing it easy. This is going to be the episode. The first episode. The next episode is going to be interesting because it's going to be a lot more buying and selling and all that. Like this stuff right here, this is not going to help us at all. None of it. Like, we need to have good days every episode, and I just hit a truck. Or, well, the truck hit me. But that's okay, because we have a John Deere. No, that's going to do that, because this is going to be an interesting series. I'm actually really excited to see where it goes. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like the idea of it. It might inspire you to do your own type of thing like this. Maybe you won't do it like me. But you might grab some inspiration and be like, oh, this is cool. I might try this. I might want to do something like this. Just, it's different. I've never seen this done yet. I know that vehicle sales is actually a new feature. It was in 17, but you didn't see used vehicles that often. In this game, you see at least 2 to 4 every single day in game, which is new. So it is technically a newer feature, so... But I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you get some inspiration out of it. Maybe you want to try it on your own and have a challenge. It's kind of what this is to me. I've never done something like it, but I'm excited to try it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys stick with me to see where it leads us. Hopefully I can actually stick to this series, because it is going to be interesting to see where it leads us. I'll be trying to record almost everything I can with it, and, well, we're going to put this 8RT in here, and we're going to call her a day. So... I lost track of where we were at when it comes to equipment, but I'm not worried because you guys will probably count for me. I am also going to go ahead and put in the comments. Right now, we're just going to call this challenge series, but I do want you guys to help me. I want you guys to comment down below what we should call this series. And then, whichever ones I like the most, if there is a bunch, hopefully there will be a few, I'll put it into a poll and I'll have you guys vote on a poll, and then that'll decide the name. So, yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really hope to see you guys follow along with this series. I think it's going to be interesting, and I hope you guys do too. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.